Roland Burris says he is headed for the Hill despite the objection of Senate Democrats. The Democrats have vowed to block anybody that Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich appoints to fill Barack Obama's Senate seat, but that is not stopping Burris.
As a junior senator from the state of Illinois, we will be traveling to Washington on Monday. I will proceed to the Senate on Tuesday morning, and I will go as far as they will permit me to go.
We're joined now live by MSNBC analyst Pat Buchanan and Democratic strategist Peter Fenn. Good to visit with both of you guys this Saturday. Pat, we'll start with you. Is there anyone in the Senate who supports Burris's nomination? I mean, what sort of fight is he in for? You've described him as an honorable and distinguished man. He's the last guy that really sort of belongs in this mess.
Well, I think I don't see how the Senate slams its door in the face of an individual who has been selected by the governor legally and constitutionally to succeed Barack Obama and fill that open seat. The governor hasn't even been indicted, let alone convicted. He is still governor. Secondarily, this man is qualified. There's not the least taint over this particular selection and choice and nomination. So I don't see how the Democratic Party, which doesn't have a single African-American member, is going to slam its door in the face of a black Democrat who's a distinguished figure from Illinois.
So, Peter, help us out. How do you think this scenario plays out this week on Tuesday? What is the likely scenario? What's going to happen?
Well, I think what's going to happen on Tuesday, Peter, is it will be referred to the Rules Committee, and they hope to slow things down, the Democrats do. I do have a confession, however, and that is that our firm did Roland Burris's first gubernatorial campaign in '94, and I will tell you, Pat's right. He's a very solid, very distinguished guy. He's very qualified. There's no question about it. The real issue here, of course, is Blagojevich, and Blagojevich is playing this cute. There's no question about it. He's trying to deal on a whole host of fronts, on legal fronts, on impeachment fronts, and he figures this is his way sort of to redeem himself, I guess, a little bit. But I think this may go to the courts, Peter. I mean, I think you may have a situation where the nomination, at first the Secretary of State thought that he could block it. There's no way he's going to be able to block it. The governor's signature on that piece of paper does it. And then the question is, what role does the Senate really have to play in this? And if Burris wants to, he could, in the next several weeks, take this to court in all probability.
Right. Pat, the allegation. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I don't know under what authority or justification Harry Reid of Nevada tells this gentleman who has been selected legally and constitutionally by the governor of Illinois that he cannot take his seat. Now, the governor is clearly under a cloud, but from everything I've heard, Pat Fitzgerald has put out all this stuff Blagojevich said, and it's crude, it's corrupt talk. But Rahm says he wasn't offered a deal. Miss Jarrett says she wasn't offered a deal. Jesse Jackson wasn't offered a deal. Burris wasn't offered a deal. We haven't got anybody yet who supposedly was the other party to this alleged bribe. You can't strip a governor of his legitimate authority based on a lot of wiretaps you dump into the media. I mean, people have got to look at the law and the Constitution here.
So, Peter, I mean, if not Burris, what is the Democrat solution for filling this seat in a timely manner? How long can they go without a second senator?
Well, that's a very good question, Peter, and I think that there is a point here where you're trying to get to close to 60 votes to block a filibuster where you need every member in there, and how long this thing is going to go on is a crucial question. The hope, I think, of the Democrats is that the Illinois legislature will move fast, impeach the governor, and then the lieutenant governor would have the right to appoint because he'd succeed, obviously, as governor, right to appoint somebody. But again, that would be it could be a court challenge because someone has already been appointed to that vacant seat, and of course it is vacant and has been vacant for a month because President-elect Obama stepped down.
In addition, Peter, look, the special prosecutor, or not special prosecutor, U.S. Attorney Pat Fitzgerald, he's asked for 3 more months because he doesn't have a case. If he doesn't have a case to even indict, where is the legislature going to get the case to impeach and convict?
We don't want to
ask him for his evidence?
Hey, Peter and Pat, don't want to interrupt, but everybody's getting excited here, but we're going to have to do that right now. We'll visit with you guys more. We got plenty of time to keep talking about these guys. All right, thanks so much. Good Saturday to you.